2.0. Chronicles of Abdullahi A. Sule 2.0.
I have seen things. I work in an organization that had too much money. Dangote had too much money. Amoco had too much money available. You know, when I say too much money, if you have more than 10 times what you need, that's too much money, you know, for an organization. You know, so, and I think it's the same thing that I have seen all over. And yet, you know, I have come into a place that is living hand to mouth. You know, because generally speaking, you know, what we receive, we spend it. What we receive, we spend it, and then we are waiting. It's enough because, you know, the resources are not there. So one of the things that I have learned, and it has worked for me, really, is the fact that I'm more fearful of God Almighty.
This is a gentleman that has been in the corporate sector almost all his life, and he knows the value and importance of people. In his personal life, he's most committed, totally detribalized, associates with everybody, won't even know where he's from. And he's astute in his judgment.
Engineer Abdullahi Sule is a governor with a difference. He's not a good politician. Why? Because he doesn't tell lies. He doesn't make promises that he will not fulfill. If he tells you that he's going to do something, he's going to do it.
I have stayed with 4 governors: Abdullah Adamu, Aliyu Akwe, Tanko Almakura, and A.A. Sule. And A.A. Sule is an excellent person. He talks and he's a honest person. Very, very honest. Why I like him: if you do wrong, he will tell you no. If you do wrong, he will tell you no. If you do good things, he will say you come. But if I'm a bad person, you say no, get away from my cabinet.
He's a very contented person, very contented. I've had a lot of relationship with him, and we've done, we've had cost of having transactions together, and I know him very well. I just will tell you, oh, Edmond, I'm very contented. Aliko has done this for me, he has done this for me, he has done this for me. I'm very contented. He's a very contented man. So him coming to Nasarawa State, I have no doubts, he's not somebody you should be worried about. He doesn't need the state. He's coming from a private sector, and he has seen it all. He has access to a lot of money. If he was stealing money, then he has so much when he was in the private sector, when he was in Dangote. There are quite a lot of people they've arrested that they've done this, they've done that. He's not into that. Agency has never been found wanted for anything.
I also saw it last year on states that have made progress in relation to sectors. Sectors is the State's Fiscal Transparency and Accountability for Sustainability Program of the World Bank. Nasarawa State came second. Okay, some of these numbers I'm mentioning, they are not out there. We check Nasarawa State is number 2. in terms of states that have made progress from 2019 to 2021. All right. If you check in terms of fiscal transparency, in terms of debt management, Nasarawa is also one of the states that are made progress in terms of how it has managed its debt.
We have seen how for some politicians the end justifies the means, and it doesn't matter to them if they can use religion or tribal sentiments or even the very blatant distortion of history to becloud the issues during political campaigns and sow seeds of distrust in the hearts of the electorate, as far as it gives them a cover to win elections or systematically rig elections. But His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule is not like that. He came to sow seeds of hope and show to the people of Nasarawa State that indeed their tomorrow can be better, brighter, and more prosperous. So for him, honesty is very important. He has to be honest to himself, to the people, and he has to be honest to God.
our name will be there. When they say we are setting the foundation. And one day somebody will look back and say, thank you very much.
Chronicles of Abdullahi A. Sule 2.0 is a production of the Directorate of Strategic Communication in the Office of His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, edited by Ima Onojaka Roma, Tiya Look, Muhammad Baba Alhaji, music score, Ikon Anka, produced and directed by Yakubu Labai.